Good morning, internets. So, did some brainstorming last night, and I had a few tools out of the garage I think might be helpful. Got a bigger wrecking bar, bigger hammer is the bigger. Hopefully that'll help. I got a little scraper here. I'm hoping that maybe I get that quite a ways underneath and then just lift up and rip everything up. Got a shovel with more of a lip on the back for bending, but I'm not sure how this would work with those sides. And then what I'm really thinking will work best is this nice flat shovel here. I think I can get underneath there and just pry up. So we'll see. Like I said, the nails are pretty close together, but I think in some spots like here, the shovel will be right between the nail dots. So hopefully that helps. Maybe after I'll let you know how it works. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes. See, I made a lot more progress before this went out like that. Got that corner up. Got this entire sheet up. So it's not bad. Definitely faster. The shovel was definitely a bust along with the scraper. But that shovel was nice. It almost gets under the nails and pulls them up a little too, which makes them easier to pull the flat bar. And the big hammer is nice because I just kind of get the shovel under there, hit the handle with the side of the hammer, and just kind of wedge it in and then push down and pry up, and the sheet comes up. So this all came up in one piece here, but it's definitely still a lot of work. It's not just scrape and go. A lot of ripping and trying to get this out. So I'm gonna get after this. I'll probably be working the next couple hours, and then I'll come back with another update. All right, it's been a couple hours. You can see I've made quite a bit of progress here. There's definitely some spots that go a lot faster than others. I was hoping to have this done by now, but it's just, there's a lot of spots here. They just nailed the piss out of. I think they thought the floor was going to fly into the sky or something, but clean it up. I opened up this. See, I pulled up the tile here. I was going to wait to do that, but it's a little bit sticky underneath it from the glue. I found if I scrape the concrete dust over it after I pull up the tile, it loses its stickiness, not sticking anymore. So I'm not gonna pull up this floor. Honestly, I'm not sure what it's made of. It's definitely a possibility that's asbestos of some kind. Concerning the age of the house, I mean, it's built in 1850, and additions added on. I don't know when the addition was added on, so I'm still not gonna touch it. Gonna leave it as is. As long as there's not kicking up dust, should be fine. I want to show you this, why insulation is so important here. So coming out here, you can see the floor. It's about 69 degrees. That's over the basement. In here, it's 66. And I think the temperature difference is just because it's not very well insulated in here. You can definitely feel a temperature drop when I come in here. I think once it's better insulated, the temperature will be closer. This floor here, 61 degrees, 60 degrees. So this crawl space in here is actually in the basement, and the heating pipes run through the basement to get to the rest of the house. So it heats up the basement a little. It's definitely not, up to house temperature, but you're never gonna get them. They're maintaining all their heat, so they're gonna loosen in the basement. So here we can see 63 degrees. Once again, I think that's from the house, the temperature difference in here. And if I aim in here, you can see 57 degrees, 59 degrees in crawl space. But over here, immediately drop down to 40s. Further over I get here, 47, 50. I saw a number earlier as low as 43 when I first pulled off that board. And I definitely feel a temperature difference on this side of it towards me versus the bathroom. where the difference between the outside air and the crawl space air. So I'm gonna get that better insulated. They just had another 2x4 on that, and then a piece of plywood kind of angled up. But these two floors are actually level. Those bottom subfloors down here. So I'm just gonna level this all off here with that, so it's all even. The difference between that subfloor and that top floor is exactly level, but so there's going to be a slight drop into the kitchen, but it's going to be covered by transition. You won't even notice it. We're talking, an 1/8 of an inch. So, but the important part is this kitchen and this dining room gets leveled out perfectly. So that's what I'm going to keep working on. I'm going to take a small break, and then I'll be back at it after a quick bite to eat here. All right, another update. Just made a huge progress. Got a huge chunk of it up. The whole strip came up in one piece, which was really nice. So we would just work my shovel down, keep pushing the handle down, pulling up, and then pushing in further with a sledgehammer. So we got down to the door there. Just want to take a moment though to say, don't be this guy. That's just so overkill. It's ridiculous. You don't need nails that close together on any project for anything. That's just stupid. Don't do that. All right, I'm gonna keep working on this. Yeah, be on shortly. Hopefully next time you see me, the rest of this is up, and the nails are up. So see you soon. All right, it's been about 4 or so more hours since I started working again here at this. You can see I got everything up where I need it to be. So all of that concrete nail mesh is gone out of this room. I believe I'm gonna have to take up all of these, or possibly just this row and this row, these 2 rows here. It kind of bows like that. Gotta get it all level, so I might end up just leaving this in the middle because I'd end up having to shim it up anyways. We'll see what I get after. Over here, we can see a hole here. This is all soft here in the corner. And the bottom tile peeled away, but that's foam there a little bit along the bottom. And then the whole bottom is just soft from the moisture coming up from outside. You could feel the air just pouring in through those 2 holes over there and there. It's just not insulated at all. So I think what I'm going to do is probably cut out everything below the heater there. I may even take that whole heater off, although it's kind of difficult to do with this specific one. The other ones were a bit easier in the house, but this one, I'm not sure how easy it's going to come up. It's kind of being supported. There's bolts going through the wall there, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it up too easily. But I'll try to get it with it down. I think next step is to get some 2x cut, start leveling it off, take up the linoleum I have to, leave the stuff I don't need to take up down, and cut off all along the bottom here that drywall, just about 4 or 5 inches from the bottom, just so that I can get it properly insulated so the air is not coming up through the bottom, because that sill plate's definitely not insulated. So I'm gonna get after this, and I'll bring it back in once I have some more progress done. All right, time for a quick update. In the middle there, it's actually solid. It was just down on the corner and a little gap right there that was soft. So I've cut out the soft spots. So It's a little bit of mold on that plastic. I'm probably just gonna peel back that plastic. I'm gonna put probably a 2x in there and just foam in, and that way the foam can't expand past the 2x, and then I pull the 2x out. Over here, this was just a ball of foam. There is foam in here, but that's not the reason the ball's blown out. So as I mentioned, this used to be an outer wall. You see the bottom layer shingles there. And they put, looks like 2 1x here to pull out the wall and staple their drywall to make it level. But once that's done is, you can see all the way up the wall here. See, there's a gap there, and there's a gap down here. It's bowed out along that 2x or 2 1x. So I'm not going to really mess with that too much. Just getting that foam out of there definitely allowed it to settle in more, so it's almost not even noticeable now unless you're really staring at it. Once I get a few screws in here to pull this tight, I think I'll match the rest, and then I could build up in here because it is a little down here near the bottom. You can see, you know, there's a lot more of a gap, but I could build that out with some plaster once I get the drywall in, and you barely even notice that wall bows there. Minor little issue there. I'm also gonna go get my my 2x. I need 2. They're 9-foot long here. I'll probably cut maybe 3 and cut them 1/8 of an inch short, just so I'm not damaging the wall over there. I want to leave that wall intact. It's solid. I know it's insulated well. I don't feel any air coming over from over there. So maybe after I get my 2x and get 3 of them cut, and then I could figure out what level is going to be, what else I have to tear up, and start getting those down. So bring it back once that's done. All right, final update of the day. I got my 2x cut here. This is what I'm thinking they're gonna look like. They're gonna go 2 foot apart. It seems a bit far, but I'm gonna have rigid foam in between them. So, yeah, that will definitely, you can walk on that stuff. So that will give me some R value there, and also support where the 2x aren't. I didn't want to really go more than 2 feet. Just 2 feet's a nice distance because you can cut the rigid foam down the middle. It's a 4x8, and then just lay it in the 2 foot section. So that's going to be the plan. You can see, I'm definitely going to take out that linoleum there. I am a little high down here on the end where the linoleum is, so I thought. And I'm a little high here, so I'm probably gonna have to run this board through the table saw down here at the end here, and possibly down there as well. I'm not sure yet. Might just run it the whole length down to the table saw, take off like a small little bit of it, 1/8 of an inch or so, just to get that to drop. I'm not far off of that bubble there, so looking good. Now I know there may be some confusion why I'm doing this, why I went through all the trouble to rip up the concrete and the linoleum, and that's because this floor here, they have a 2x here, and then they just put this it's just Luan. It's really thin. It's not even maybe 1/8 of an inch. You can see where they didn't support it properly. It's just a loose 2x4 in there. You got holes, and you felt it was soft over here. There's a soft point over there. So this is all going to be coming up, this Luan included. And I'm going to be replacing all of it with 1/2 inch plywood. You know, if the Luan supported it, 1/2 inch plywood would definitely support. I think 1/2 inch is probably minimum you want for a subfloor. So that's the plan. I'll probably wait to tackle that another weekend. For now, I have tomorrow off, so I'm going to focus on getting this edge cleaned up because it was very sharp there tomorrow, and getting the rest of this floor leveled off, get the plywood in so we can actually walk on it. So that's the game plan. So I'll see you again tomorrow with another update, hopefully. And I'm going to go call it a night.